I heard, I read about Charlevoix County and Île-aux-Coudres. There was almost like a mythological significance because I heard that Jacques Cartier landed on Île-aux-Coudres. So I got very much interested. I read a couple of small brochures, books, and I went to Île-aux-Coudres, rather Charlevoix and Île-aux-Coudres, and I started photographing with my 4x5-inch camera. I always was very much interested in the visual arts and music, theater, in the arts generally. And because I couldn't really draw or paint, I didn't have the manual skills, I realized that through photography I can express myself visually just with a simple flex of the right index. Photography is the only way of photographing the world as it is, because the image is formed by a lens, so is cinema and video, and it's the best way of showing the world in the present during 125th of a second, because after that it's the passé. Young photographers now, especially working with a digital camera, they see the world in color, which it is. Black and white is an abstraction. I think in many cases that's the strength of it, that you see the world on an 8x10 sheet of paper with shades of white, black and gray. And that's fascinating, to reduce the world to on an 8x10 inch paper. Well, the difference between negative film and digital is mostly in the printing. I still feel a silver print, especially in black and white, has a deeper, more sensuous quality than a digital photograph, where the ink, whatever you call it, sits on the surface. In a silver print, it's actually in the paper itself. The idea of the eloquence of the everyday is very important for me. Through all my career, I photographed ordinary people, like myself, like us. One of the reasons is that people who are very well known and very famous, we are very much influenced by their reputation. So how can you make a bad photograph of Mick Jagger or of Céline Dion? We know why they are so famous. So that influences our perception of the person. And I'm really much more interested in ordinary people, how they live in their environment. And that was one of the reasons that we gave the title of the exhibition, The Eloquence of the Everyday. I caught them just very fast. They were, you know, over back there, and I saw them coming, and I started following them with the camera, and I took the picture. But it was totally unplanned and totally intuitive and unexpected. And when I developed the photograph, then I said, oh, it's not really a good picture. They are going out of the frame and their heads are chopped off, the top of their heads. And it took me, I don't know, 10, 12 years to discover that it's really quite an interesting photograph.